Hello, I'm Dr. Dele Awe. Welcome back to our second bloom. Today we are answering a question I get constantly. What is the actual difference between perimenopause and menopause? Why they are often used interchangeably. Biologically, they are very different. Let's break it down and talk about why it matters. Quick note before we dive in. In this video, it is strictly for educational purposes. It is not a medical advice. If you relate to anything we discuss, please consult your doctor or healthcare provider for personalized care. Yes, people use perimenopause and menopause interchangeably all the time, but there are two distinct phases. Perimenopause is the transition leading to menopause. Peri literally means around. During this time, estrogen and progesterone don't just drop, they fluctuate wildly. Periods become irregular, but ovulation is still possible, meaning pregnancy is possible. It typically starts in your mid to late 40s and lasts 4 to 10 years. For deep dive, check out our previous video link below. So what is menopause? Clinically, it is defined as 12 consecutive months without a period due to the loss of ovarian follicle function. It is not just a single moment, but the destination of a year-long transition. Practically, three things happen. Your ovaries stop releasing eggs. Estrogen and progesterone production drops significantly, and natural fertility ends. In the United States, the average age is 51, typically occurring between 40 to 59. Here is something fundamental to remember. Menopause is not a disease. It is a natural physiological milestone, a shift into post-reproductive vitality. Just as puberty marks the start of reproductive life, menopause marks its natural conclusion. Both are driven by hormonal changes, affect the entire body, and deserve re-understanding and support. For decades, menopause was framed as deficiency, something broken to be fixed. That mindset created unnecessary silence and shame. The truth? Menopause isn't something to be cured. It is a major life transition that deserves thoughtful, compassionate care. If there is one thing to remember from this whole video, it is this: the fundamental difference between perimenopause and menopause isn't just high versus low hormones. It is the pattern. Perimenopause is a roller coaster of erratic highs and lows. Menopause settles into a consistently low baseline. Let's walk through this side by side. Hormones. Perimenopause brings wide high and low fluctuation. Menopause settles into a consistently low baseline. Periods, irregular but ongoing in perimenopause, completely absent in menopause. Fertility, ovulation and pregnancy are still possible during perimenopause but reach zero in menopause. Vasomotor symptoms, hot flashes and night sweat are volatile in perimenopause but often stabilize over time in menopause. Genitourinary and bone health, vaginal, urinary and bone changes all begin in perimenopause, then progress faster in the year right after menopause. Diagnosis: perimenopause is identified by symptoms pattern and cycle changes, whereas menopause has a clear clinical milestone: 12 consecutive months without a period. Finally, timeline matters. Not everyone reaches menopause at the same age. Premature menopause occurs before age 40, whether spontaneously or due to chemotherapy, radiation, or surgery. Early menopause occurs between age 40 and 45. Natural menopause occurs at 45 or later, with the US average being 51. Why this matters? Experiencing menopause early or prematurely increases long-term risk for cardiovascular disease, osteoporosis, and cognitive decline due to prolonged low estrogen. If this is your experience, individualized care is essential. To wrap up, perimenopause and menopause aren't the same thing. They are two chapters of the same journey. Perimenopause is the transition and menopause is the destination. 12 months without a period, settling into a new hormonal baseline. Why does knowing which phase you are in actually matters? It is set expectation around fertility and contraception. It guides your provider toward individualized care instead of a generic midlife symptoms conversation. And it helps you name your own experience accurately, which is empowering on its own. Understanding both gives you clarity and help you advocate for your health. If this was helpful, hit subscribe for weekly evidence-based guidance on midlife wellness. For more resources, visit asecondbloom.org. Until next time, subscribe and bloom again.